Hey, second grade. This week for ELA, we're going to be looking at a new concept. It might be new to some of us, but it also might be reviewed to others, because you may have learned this in Lexia, or you may have remembered from last year. We're going to be covering contractions today. And these are when we put two words together to make a new word. It often shortens up our sentences and cleans some things up. So, when we're using contractions, we're using these special things called apostrophes, which are kind of similar to commas, except they go at the top of the word. So let's look at the first contraction for us to review today. Okay, so whenever we're using a word plus not, we use the contraction N apostrophe T. So what do you notice the apostrophe replaces in the word not? Yeah, it looks like it replaced the vowel O. So when we are creating new words, we have words like are not. We can turn it into aren't. So we're using that contraction at the end of the word now, N apostrophe T. Or words like is not turns into isn't. Again, N apostrophe T. Or has, like has not, hasn't, has, N apostrophe T. So notice that first word, nothing changes. We're just adding on to it. But it has to be that little contraction that we've made. So that's for not. For the word is, word plus is, we use apostrophe S at the end of the word. Like that is turns into that's, apostrophe S. He is, we could say he's, he apostrophe S. Or lastly, what, like what is the answer? What's the answer? What apostrophe S. The next one's a little bit more tricky, but there aren't many words that it works with, so that makes this a little bit easier. It's using the word had or would, like I would, I'd. All we do is add apostrophe D. So this contraction actually takes out a lot of those letters that we would normally write down. So this could save you a lot of time if you use it correctly. So apostrophe D replaces the W-O-U-L in would, or it replaces the H in the A in had. Word she, as in she would like to go, she'd like to go, it replaces all of those letters in there. Or we, like we would like to go to recess, we'd like to go to recess. W-E apostrophe D. So it replaces actually a lot of letters and can save you a lot of time when you're writing. Let's look at the last few at the bottom here. All right. Are is a big one. We might be using this one a lot. Like they are there. So apostrophe R-E. We are. We're. We apostrophe R-E. Or you are. Your, you apostrophe R-E. This one's an easy one. I like this one. It's will. And we are going to be using apostrophe L-L. So the apostrophe replaces the W and the I. We will, wheel, W-E apostrophe L-L. Not like the wheels on the bus. This is a different kind, like we will, wheel. It'll, like it will be okay. It'll, it apostrophe L-L. Or who'll, who will be coming, who'll be coming. Who apostrophe L-L. That one sounds kind of silly. And this one on the bottom is also a very popular one that we might be using a lot, is have. They have, they've, apostrophe V-E. So see that contraction replaces the H in the A. Or I have been awesome. I've been awesome. I apostrophe V-E. Now, these are some of the easier ones, and there's a couple exceptions out there when we are writing contractions, and I'm going to get to those on my next page. So take a good look. If you need this again, it's right here in this video. Some great examples in here if you're a little confused with writing contractions. So let's go here. Okay. These are some of our exception words where the spelling is actually not similar to what the contraction says it should be. Like in cannot. So if we were to write it the way that we've been learning it, it would look like this. Cannot, we would want the word can't. Not quite how we spell it. We spell it this way. Can apostrophe T. So the spelling rules kind of differ for this one. So we're not doing the double N. It's just can apostrophe T. Or will not. I will not do that. Think about what that contraction could be. Willn't? Not really, right? We don't say the word willn't. We shouldn't be saying that. What do we say instead? I won't. W-O-N apostrophe T. So the word changes for these contractions, so the whole spelling does change. And these are just a couple of the exceptions. There's not a whole lot out there, so just be careful of these two. Just quick review now. Let's go back to the first page. Contractions are two words together to make a new word. So when you're combining words like is and not, we can turn not into N apostrophe T, isn't. It's kind of like math, but for words. Two words equal a new spelling. All right. Good luck with this second grade. I'll be working with our friends in small groups on Monday and Tuesday on this new-ish concept. All right. Good luck, everyone.